Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. Put your rally caps on standby. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. We also do have the premium list at intothecryptoverse.com if you want to know how I am navigating these markets. The prices on that are going to go up on Monday, so if you sign up before then, you can lock in the lower rate. Let's go ahead and jump in. So, look. Bitcoin is doing phenomenally well. I told you guys all it needed to do, the last thing that it needed to do to get the momentum to put in new highs was what? Hold the line, okay? And I cannot stress enough how crucial this was. If we failed to hold this, then it would not have been great. I mean, it's simply put, we would have had several more months of, of another lull or something. But what I told you was that if it holds, if we hold the line, then what did I say, right? We have clear skies ahead. Okay, clear skies ahead. Now, some of you already have Forbes in the line. I don't really understand why. Okay, I don't really understand why. I'd say you should not schedule your Forbes interview just yet. Let's put in some new highs, okay? Will Bitcoin make it there? I fully believe it will. I've told you guys for a long time, 64K is not the market cycle peak. And I do believe Bitcoin will ultimately prevail and put in new all-time highs. And then when it does, it'll be time to put on your rally caps. For now, they're on standby, right? We're ready for them to go. We're ready to turn them on or put them on. But at this point, we still have a little bit more work to do. Right now, Bitcoin's up 7% on the day. And look at this. Let's draw a line in the sand here. Well, not really a line in the sand. We've already taken out, this is our 4-peak mountain that we did a video on. We've taken out this peak, we've taken out this peak. We're in the process of trying to take out this one. And then once this one falls, there's only one more, right? There's only one more. And that'll be this one up here. That'll be the final one. Once we're above that, what happens? Price discovery, right? Price discovery mode. So let's see what happens here. Again, I really don't understand there's a few Bitcoin bears and whatnot that are fairly outspoken about this market looking bearish. I've shown you guys the evidence, the evidence that the bulls have, the evidence that the bears have. When you take everything into consideration, all things considered, how do you not lean bullish, right? How do you not lean bullish when you take all things into consideration? So. For now, Bitcoin is slowly approaching its prior all-time high. Well, maybe not so slowly, right? But it is somewhat slowly approaching its all-time high. And when we break through it, there could be some fireworks. Don't be surprised if there's a little bit of resistance. After all, if some of the bears finally flip bullish, maybe that'll be time for a slight pullback or something just to rub it in, right? But anyways, I do think that we will put in new all-time highs. I don't think it's going to take that long either. As I said, I think that new highs will come quicker than most people think, and we can start moving relatively quickly. Now, just some key areas to keep an eye on in case of pullbacks down the road. I would say clearly the 20-day tends to be a good area to watch. That's already over almost 51K, and it's climbing relatively quickly. So like in another week or so, it'll probably be 54, 55K. Keep an eye on the 20-day SMA. The 50-day is at 48.5, and then a lot of these other ones are just so much lower. I mean, the 100-day is actually where we found support right here. That one now is at 44.3. But some more interesting ones. I think the most interesting one right now is just the 8-week, and the 8-week is currently coming in. Again, it's right around 50K, all right? And it's climbing quickly as well. So keep your eyes on the 50 or on the 8-week moving average. I'm also adding a new indicator to the premium list, again, into thecryptoverse.com. That'll be using linear regression to project out the 8-week, 20-week, and then the 21-week EMA. This is just simple linear regression to project out what those moving averages might do based on those projections. So if you see the 8-week here, it's probably going to move up quicker than what this is doing if the price continues moving up this quickly. But if, let's just say, a conservative scenario, we'll have the 8-week moving average, $53,000 within just a few weeks. Okay, so it's moving up relatively quickly, and if the price of Bitcoin continues to do something like what it did over here, right? If it does, if it does, something like this, then we know that the 8 week's going to start turning up really quick, and it'll go up something like that. So those are the milestones to watch for. But right now, the main thing we need to focus on is taking out these final two peaks. Okay, this one was at around 61.6, around 61.6, 61.7. So sort of where we just had to move to. That's peak number 3, or the second highest one. And then the only one after that is right below 65K. All right? Once we break that, put on your rally caps. Probably only a matter of time before we're breaking 100K. And as I said before, if we hold the 20-week SMA, it's time to put on your metaphorical laser eyes, because we're going to 100K, right? We held the 20-week as support. What more is there to say, right? There's nothing else to say. We held it at support. Market looks incredibly bullish, and I'm sure we'll have some pullbacks along the way, but I think it's incredibly foolish of the Bitcoin bears to continue to say that this is a dead cat bounce. This does not look like a dead cat bounce at all. What it looks like is a low, a higher low, a high, and whatever this ends up higher high being. Okay, if we wanted to maybe dubiously speculate, I mean, again, this stuff is extremely dubious. I would not recommend trying this at home. But maybe this is the channel we're in, something like that, sort of the bottom. And then if we were to, try to draw this one, something like that maybe, right? So we could, I think it's certainly possible that we make it to an all-time high or around an all-time high before actually seeing some small pullback, right? And even then, even if we did come up here and get a small pullback, it doesn't mean we have to go all the way back down here right away. It could do something like this, right? Where it kind of hugs that upper line for a while and then comes down for a retest and then just continues on. Market looks pretty bullish. Rally caps on standby. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. We do have, again, the premium list into thecryptoverse.com. Prices are going up on Monday. Lock in the lower rate. You'll get access to weekly reports and videos, the Telegram alert channel, the Telegram chat room, the risk dashboard, the Into the Cryptoverse app, trading view indicators, and more. So make sure you guys check it out. At the very least, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.